Hello, we're from BC18 Entremet Group 4. We are a group of four, myself Renata, and my group mates Jessica, Angela, and Nora. This Entremet video presentation is for our advanced baking and pastry module. Firstly, our Entremet idea was inspired by a Maldivian craft, which is the lacquer work. It is basically sculpting a piece of wood into a desired shape and coating it with different layers or colors. The most common used colors are red, black, and yellow. Most of the flavors are also inspired by Maldives. Like for example, we use sea almond as the base. Sea almond is a very high demand product in Maldives. We choose coconut as our mousse flavor because it's the national tree in Maldives. Next, we also use rose flavor as our mousse because it's the national flower in Maldives. And nowadays, Maldivians use rose as the taste in their traditional desserts. So, our entremet will be in round shape because it looks simple yet elegant. And to make it round, we're going to use the 8 into 2-inch cake ring. Our glazing will have the combination of three colors which are red, black, and gold, which resembles the lacquer work of Maldives.
I will explain the textures and main ingredients of our entremet. First, our base layer is caramelized sea almond base with dark chocolate. It is similar to a granola bar. It's crunchy and a bit hard but easy to chew on. For the mousse, we are using rose mousse and coconut mousse. Both mousses have ice cream texture. It's soft and light. Rose has a very mild taste, whereas the flavor of coconut mousse is stronger, but it's not too strong that it overpowers the rose mousse. Jelly layer is made using pomegranate puree, sugar, vanilla pod, and gelatin. This layer is a bit sour and the texture is like soft, chewy, and gummy. For our sponge, we're using a basic chocolate Geno sponge. The sponge is soft and very light. It's also rich in moisture. We're using three colors for our shining glaze: red, black, and white. The glaze is thick enough to coat the cake and flow nicely. So the main ingredients we're using in this entremet are sea almond and dark chocolate for the base. Sea almond is not easily available, however dark chocolate can be bought at any store. Despite dark chocolate being available, both these ingredients are very expensive. It's also important to note that dark chocolate is more expensive in Malaysia compared to other countries. Coconut puree and rose essence are used for the mousse. Both of these ingredients are easily available, however coconut puree is costly and rose essence is pretty cheap. Coconut puree costs roughly 28 ringgit for 260 grams. Cocoa powder is used as a main ingredient for our chocolate Geno sponge. Cocoa powder is easily available at all supermarkets. It's also relatively cheap when compared to chocolates. Pomegranate puree is used to flavor the jelly as mentioned earlier. This is also costly like coconut puree. This is because all fruit purees are expensive. Pomegranate puree is also easily available and costs roughly the same as coconut puree.
This is the illustration of our Entremet. Our theme is Maldivian lacquer. The cake comprises total 7 layers. We have each 2 layers of coconut mousse and rose mousse. Also each 1 layers of pomegranate jelly, chocolate Genoese sponge, and caramelized sea almond base. And we have the shining glaze. Let's explain bottom to the top of the Entremet layers. For first layer is caramelized sea almond base. Second layer is rose mousse. Third layer is chocolate Genoese sponge. Fourth layer is coconut mousse. Fifth layer is pomegranate jelly. Sixth layer is rose mousse. The last layer is coconut mousse. The side part of each layer we put the coconut mousse, so coconut mousse covers the outside of the whole cake. And chill the cake until the cake is set. After that, we have to put shining glaze. For the shining glaze, it has 3 colors, which is black, red, and white. The yellow color that you can see on the top of the entremet is gold flakes and gold powder. So we sprinkle the gold powder and decorate with the gold flakes. And we will put the rose petals to bottom side of the entremet.
As we are making this project, we need to manage and plan our own job on our Entremet as we are working as a team and need to divide the task properly. First, we have Nora as the pastry chef who will be overseeing the workflow and making sure all the jobs are done on time. The task that the pastry chef will be doing is making the base of the cake and shiny glaze for the cake. And there will be two assistant pastry chefs, which is Renata and Jessica, who will be doing the mousses and the jointed sponge. And lastly, Angela will become the artistic chef who is responsible for mounting the entremet and garnishing the cake. Here is our product presentation planning. We are planning on making a clean and simple looking for our Maldivian lacquer theme. We will be showing a picture frame of the Maldivian lacquer work that consists all the colors that are used in our entremets. We are using a picture of the lacquer work as it is difficult and expensive to get the actual products. And because we want to convey what inspired us to the guests and judges, we will also put a labeled picture of our entremet. We have kept our decorations minimal in order to keep the focus on the cake. That is all about our entremets. Thank you for watching.